Hello everyone. In this video we are going to normalize a wave function psi which goes like a into e to the power minus lambda mod x into e to the power minus I omega t. So here the a, lambda and omega are constant. So the function psi is only dependent on x and t. So we will see how to normalize this. The condition for normalization of a function is it must follow this requirement. That psi star into psi integrated from minus infinity to infinity with respect to x gives the numerical value 1. So we will start with finding psi star. So in earlier video I said the psi star is conjugate part of psi. So we will just replace minus I with plus I, that is additive inverse of complex part, and write the function as it is, minus lambda mod x into e to the power plus I omega t. So instead of minus I we will just write plus I, and then we need to take product of those two numbers. So psi star into psi is equal to, first I will write psi star e to the power minus lambda x mod x e to the power plus I omega t into the part psi a into e to the power minus lambda x into e to the power minus I omega t. So we will just simplify. We get a square into multiplication of these two minus 2 lambda s is the same quantity added twice, then e to the power minus I plus I omega t minus I omega t. So this factor cancels out and we are left with a square multiplied by e to the power 2 lambda mod x. So this is the function we need to integrate. So we will write it as integration of a square e to the power minus 2 lambda mod x dx equal to 1, integrated from minus infinity to infinity. Now the goal here is to normalize this wave function, that is to find the value of a for which the condition that we imposed becomes true. So we will take this constant out, a square, and again rewrite the equation e to the power minus 2 lambda mod x dx equal to 0. Now we need to find the value of a, so we will directly write a square equal to 1 upon integral of minus infinity to infinity 2 lambda mod x with respect to x. So this constant will tell us that what is for what value of this constant makes the function normalized. So we will just start with integrating this function minus infinity to infinity e to the power minus 2 lambda x mod x dx. Now we know that this mod function has a property that on the left side of the x equal to 0, so on the left side for x equal to 0 it will take negative value, and on the right side it will take positive value. So we will divide this limit of the integral in two parts. So first part will be from minus infinity to 0, where the mod value takes negative values. So e to the power minus 2 lambda minus x dx plus the other part from 0 to infinity e to the power minus 2 lambda x into positive x dx. So what we did here is we just divide the limits of this integral into two parts from minus infinity to 0 and 0 to infinity, and substituted the respective value in that domain of mod x. So that will, so after that we just need to integrate from minus 2 lambda plus 2 lambda x dx from minus infinity to 0 plus 0 to infinity in e to the power 2 lambda x dx. So this is just a simple exponential function, integration of exponential function. So this is the constant value 2 lambda and minus 2 lambda. So e to the power 2 lambda x upon 2 lambda. Apply the limit from minus infinity to infinity. This will apply for x, value of x also, plus e to the power minus 2 lambda x upon minus 2 lambda. Applying limit from 0 to infinity. So applying the upper limit here, e to the power 2 lambda into 0 minus lower limit e to the power 2 lambda into minus infinity upon 2 lambda plus e to the power minus 2 lambda into infinity minus e to the power minus 2 lambda into 0 upon minus 2 lambda. So this is just 1, e to the power 0, which is 1. This goes to 0, the value goes to 0. So 1 minus 0 upon 2 lambda plus e to the power 0, e to the power minus infinity, so that will become 0, minus e to the power 0, which is 1 upon minus 2 lambda. So overall it becomes 1 by lambda, 1 by 2 lambda plus 1 by 2 lambda, which is equal to 1 over lambda. So value of this integral is 1 over lambda. So to find the value of a square, we will just write a square equal to 1 upon value of this integral 1 over lambda, which is equal to lambda. So a square is equal to lambda and a is equal to square root of lambda. So we will rewrite our main function, the psi is equal to a into e to the power lambda mod x e to the power minus I omega t. Substituting value of a by square root of lambda e to the power lambda mod x e to the power minus I omega t. So this here is the normalized wave function. So whenever you apply this condition of psi star into psi dx equal to 1, this function will satisfy that condition and it will actually represent a particle. So to find that particle's expectation value that I discussed in earlier videos, we need to follow following conditions. So to find the expectation value of that particle, expectation value, the definition simply is integrate that function from minus infinity to infinity of the function x into mod of psi square x dx. So here our function was psi equal to square root of lambda e to the power minus lambda mod x into e to the power minus I omega t. So psi square will be psi into psi star. Psi square is mod of psi square is psi star into psi, which is lambda e to the power minus 2 lambda mod x. Okay, so we will just substitute this value in this integral. X into lambda, constant lambda minus e to the power minus lambda mod x dx. Now this integral we can directly solve because the boundaries, it is integrated over similar boundary conditions. So x is the odd function and mod x is the even function. That makes this entire function odd, and by properties of definite integral, any symmetrical integral, for example minus a to a f of x dx equal to if the integral is symmetric or what we call it, if the integral is even function, the f of x is a even function, so we will directly write it as 0 to a 2 into f of x dx. If it's a odd function, if f of x is even, if f of x is odd, the integration directly becomes 0 for f of x equal to odd functions. So here in our example the function is odd function, so we will directly write the value as expectation value of finding x is 0. That's it for today's videos, guys. Today we learn how to find normalization constant that will make the function normalized, and how to find expectation value of a function. So in the upcoming videos we will learn about position and momentum operators, and more about Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thanks for watching.